The jurors also determined that Jones should pay the plaintiffs legal and attorney fees. Jones' lawyer said he plans to appeal the decision. The radio host faces a third trial in Texas later this year over a lawsuit filed by the parents of another child killed in the shooting. Gail?
CBS News Radio and CBSNewsRadio.com.
Emergency savings in the pandemic era. I'm Mark Hammer with a Bankrate.com Personal Finance Minute. Our new survey of Americans finds 4 in 10 adults have enough savings to cover an unplanned expense of $1,000 or more. 44% of survey respondents have enough money saved to manage through this $1,000 emergency expense threshold. But the good news, this is the most or the highest percentage saying that they'd be able to cover the expense in 8 years of our surveys. 44% this time around is up from 39% last year. So while the ability to cover an unplanned $1,000 expense from savings is the best we've seen over the past 8 years, the reality is the majority of Americans still cannot get over that financial hurdle. Reliance on borrowing is high, with more than 1/3 of households having to turn to a credit card, personal loan, or family or friends in the face of such unplanned expenses. For more, check out Bankrate.com. I'm Mark Hamrick.
CBS News Radio and CBSNewsRadio.com.
Hospitals across the country are seeing a spike in patients with RSV. That's an acronym. We'll get to the meaning. It's a respiratory illness that hospitalizes nearly 60,000 children every year under the age of 5. CBS News contributor Dr. Celine Gounder is here with what you need to know. She's an epidemiologist and editor-at-large at KFF's Kaiser Health News. Dr. Gounder, thank you for being here. RSV, what does it stand for? What is it?
Respiratory syncytial virus, RSV. So this is another one of these cold viruses, kind of like COVID and the flu, can infect your upper respiratory airway, so that would be the nose, the throat. In that case, it causes a runny, stuffy nose, a cough, sore throat. But when it gets into the lower airway, so the bronchi, the lungs, little kids, that causes bronchiolitis, pneumonia, that can be a lot more dangerous.
Why does it affect little kids, and how do they get it?
Well, when little kids get it, especially infants, they don't have mature immune systems, so they're not able to fight it off as well, and they have much smaller airways. So when you get inflammation in the airways, they get thicker. When you get mucus, you get plugging, so they just run into trouble a lot more easily.
But how do they get it, though? It's just one of those things.
It's one of these viral respiratory infections, so it's through the air, through droplets, just like you might get COVID or the flu.
How do we recognize it? It's so scary about young kids that they're very noisy breathers in general.
Yeah.
We're doing some work at the house right now, so Eloise is back in our room, and she doesn't have RSV as far as we know. We don't know if it's loud or running nose. It's like grandma snoring in the next room. Yeah, you're right. That loud. Sometimes you ignore it as a parent. It still seems normal. So when does the normal noisy breathing of an infant become problematic?
Well, so if the baby's not feeding as well, if the baby's irritable, and then there are certain respiratory signs that you would really worry about. So if they're gasping, if they're wheezing, if they're coughing so much they can't really get a good breath of air, I would really start to get worried at that point.
Why are we seeing an increase now? Because I had never heard of RSV before.
Well, I think a lot of parents of little kids will be familiar, and then the elderly also get pretty severe RSV. The reason we're seeing a big surge now is during the pandemic, we were masking, we were social distancing, kids that were never exposed, and they're all getting exposed all at once.
So what should a parent do if they see symptoms?
Well, there's no way to know, is this RSV, is this COVID, is this the flu, without a test. And so just like for COVID, we have the PCR test, we have the antigen tests, which are the ones that you use at home.
Yeah.
We have similar tests for RSV. The only thing though is, we have those at-home tests for COVID. They don't exist, the at-home tests don't exist for RSV. That would be a really nice tool for parents to have. Unfortunately, right now, you do have to go into a pediatrician or to the hospital. If you have those, warning signs, I would definitely go in and get your child.
Do they test them through the nose, or is it a blood test?
This would be through the nose. Yeah, you would get a swab, just like for COVID,
Just like
the flu.
The hits keep coming, doesn't it?
I know, it never ends.
It's not one thing, it's the other thing, or the other thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Gounder, thank you so much.
This is CBS News Radio. This is CBS Radio.
October 14th, 1969.
Come fly with me.
An arrest warrant issued for Frank Sinatra in New
My
Jersey
story is much too sad.
after the singer ignored a subpoena for a hearing on organized crime. His date in 1970 rescue from Gilligan's Island, where the castaways finally get off the island, only to wind up back there again at the end. It is dated 1979. The NBC broadcast of a TV movie remake of The Miracle Worker. Patty Duke returned, this time to play Annie Sullivan. I'm Brandon Brooks, and that's Rewind.
The only radio news app for breaking news. CBS News Radio.
I'm Tony Nicole. We'll turn now to new information about the death of a Navy SEAL recruit earlier this year. Kyle Mullen, you may remember the name. He was a SEAL candidate. He died in February of acute pneumonia just hours after completing the infamous Hell Week, known for pushing trainees to their absolute limits. As David Martin reports, 3 Navy officers have been disciplined now for overseeing the training that resulted in Mullen's death.
8 hours after these SEAL recruits struggled out of the water to complete the last agonizing steps of Hell Week, one of them, Kyle Mullen, was dead of acute pneumonia. His mother, Regina, can pick him out in a freeze frame.
My son was towards the end. He's being carried by another man. He was barely able to walk and breathe.
An investigation found that after 5 days of what the Navy calls extreme stress in a controlled environment, Mullen was so short of breath and his legs so swollen, he had to be given oxygen twice and moved from one location to another by ambulance. But he was still declared fit to train.
My son wasn't treated medically by the medical team. By their own investigation, 2 times. 2 times. That's denied medical treatment right there.
According to the investigation, Mullen had to be taken to the barracks in a wheelchair. He appeared to be gasping for air, super swollen, with bluish-colored skin and fluids coming from his mouth. Recruits had been assured the duty medical officer will see you at any time. When they called, they were told to dial 911.
Oh, call 911. They should have ran there and checked him.
2 officers in charge of SEAL training received career-damaging warning letters. One of them was also in charge when this video captured SEAL recruits being blanketed with tear gas at point-blank range for a full minute, even though the rules clearly say it should last no more than 15 seconds. This video was shot during the final phase of SEAL qualification. Kyle Mullen died before he got that far. It's David Martin, the Pentagon.
On demand and in your hand. CBS News Radio and CBSNewsRadio.com.
Missing a loved one? Buy an Alexa. I'm Brian Van Miller, One Business. According to Amazon, its Alexa device could soon replicate the voice of family members, even if they're dead. The technology is currently in development and will allow Alexa to mimic the voice of a specific person based on less than a minute of recording that you provide. Head scientist for Alexa says the idea behind this technology is to build greater trust in the interactions users have with Alexa by bringing in some more human attributes. He said this idea became even more important during the pandemic when we lost so many people. He says while artificial intelligence cannot remove the pain, it can make their memory last. In a demonstration, a young child asks, Alexa, can Grandma finish reading me The Wizard of Oz? That's when Alexa acknowledges the request and switches her voice over. So far, the company has not disclosed a lot of information about how the tech works. Critics say it's sure to raise lots of privacy concerns and ethical questions about consent. Supporters see it as another step forward. Brian Van Miller, CBS News.
On demand and in your hand. CBS News Radio and CBSNewsRadio.com.
I'm Gail King. We're going to meet an Italian immigrant who found internet fame in retirement during the pandemic. He's become something of an online star. How? He's got cooking videos and every tens of millions of people with help since. Anna Shelling went to his New Jersey home to find out what he's got cooking in the kitchen.
In the kitchen of 83-year-old Pasquale Sciarappa,